Okay, it's getting a bit chilly outside to do this, but I like the natural light. So I just finished my second rail box. I've got 9 more to go. So this is number 2, and it's kind of fitting that it's got snow on it because we did have some snow. Yeah, so this is a little bit different than the first one I did. I'll talk a bit more about it. This is a collection of two different sides of not 50407. Different things I see I like, and I just kind of combine them all together on this one. The patching's not perfect either. I've decided I don't like Athearn's prime for grind patching. It drives me nuts when I'm trying to do these things. So I end up scratching some of it off and overpainting a lot of it. But anyway, the second one, this is what I'm learning. I would prefer to just start with a regular rail box instead of the prime for grime. I guess that's just me though. Anyway, this one's got the usual on it. It's a pretty clean boxcar. There wasn't much like dirt on it or too much rust actually. So this is pretty much the faded yellow that Athearn delivers it in. The roof did a bit different stuff on it. So I did a whitewash over top of the gray that's factory, and then I did all kinds of colors of rust, and then I obviously put on the patching sealant stuff they use. What else? Graffiti. I did a little bit of tagging here and some other stuff. What else is on here? Obviously there's some graffiti there. Pretty sure I know what FUA means. It's been written there a couple times. I'll just show the other side here. Oh yeah, okay, here's the other side. So this is the one where I did most of the tagging and graffiti and banner stuff here. So yeah, I think that's Mecro, the upside down R. He obviously ran out of time, didn't get to do the rest of the letters. This side is as it is, exactly as it is, but it's 50403 instead of 50407, I believe. Yeah, did my best to kind of match this as close as I could. It's even got the little pink circles all over the place, the bubbles, I guess. And on these rail boxes, there's a lot of extra, what do you call it, paperwork and stuff stuck to the sides of these things. So again, it's got the sealant on over the door, and I don't even know what that middle tag says. I'm not even beginning to guess what that is. This is the first one I did with paint pens, actually. They're quite good, and I don't usually, well, I don't use them as a pen. I like the paint inside the pen, so I use my brush instead. For the bigger areas, I use the paint pen to color in, but I got a white and a black, so the white and the black was done with paint pen, and everything else was still acrylics. I'm slowly acquiring more paint pens, but they're not really available in the store, so they're hard to get. Anyway, as I get more paint pens, I'll probably use those. So yeah, this is side number 2 of boxcar number 2. So this is just a 50-foot, I think it's in PCF or something, I'm not sure, but you guys know what they are. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this one. I think I showed it in my weathering train, actually, video. I'll zoom out a bit. Well, this is the, whoops. Hold on a second. Zoom out, man. There we go. Okay. So this is affectionately known as the squid box, because it's got a squid up in the corner there. And I did this. This is the first attempt at graffiti and I guess full weathering on a boxcar. So this is the first side I did. This is boxcar number 1, rail box number 1 that I did. Some things I really like about this were the door, the plug door there, the weathering around that I really like, as well as the rust streaking down from the rail box logo. This was done by patching over all of the stuff that looks like it's been patched, and then I sprayed airbrushed on some light brown, I think, Tamiya paint, and that actually really liked that. I like that effect a lot. I did paint over the next load Any Road logo, the pink and the light blue. They were dark red and blue, so they got painted. The roof mostly acrylics with a little bit of an oil wash on top. And then this is the second side I did. And again, this is a different boxcar, but it is the entire boxcar, including all the graffiti and everything else, and the look of it. I did have to lighten the door. The plug door, it's supposed to be a light yellow, so I did lighten it a little bit. But this also has the acrylic airbrush on it, just to show it the patching. At the ends, actually, I didn't show you the ends. I did put some time into the ends. So they've all been airbrushed and rusted up accordingly. All the details are done there. And I'll show you the other end. That one's got a bit of kick up on it, more of a light brown and a bit of rust as well. And I'll show you the other end of that one. This one was actually quite clean. I didn't do too much on that. I may do a bit more and come back to it. And then this one here. So very, very light on that end. Well, depends how you look at it, I guess. Anyway, those are the first two rail boxes I've done. I'm really liking these. I think they're going to add quite a bit to the layout, even though I don't really have much scenery done. I think just having those rolling down the tracks are going to be nice to look at. Anyway, I'll post more when I get more done. As I say, 9 more to go. Anyway, thanks for viewing. Like and subscribe if you can, or if you think the content's worth it. Anyway, have a good evening.